Welcome to Paperland. Ethan and Devonte were brothers with big imaginations. They loved to build things and create their own worlds. One day they created Paperland. It wasn't a real place, but a world made entirely of paper. They built houses, shops, and even a giant roller coaster, all out of cardboard boxes, construction paper and tape. In Paperland, Ethan and Devonte could be anything they wanted. They were inventors, shopkeepers, and even superheroes. They traded goods and services using paper money they designed and drew themselves. Every day in Paperland was a new adventure. The rise and fall of West. Ethan, the elder brother, was a natural businessman. He started a company called West, which made amazing things out of paper. West sold paper airplanes that could fly across the room, cardboard robots that could move their arms, and even paper hats that made you look like a king. West became a huge success in Paperland. Everyone wanted the cool things Ethan was creating, but Ethan got carried away. He started making things that were too complicated and expensive. People stopped buying from West, and soon the company went bankrupt. The birth of West Company. Ethan was sad that West had failed. The company he had poured his heart and soul into was no more. The disappointment was palpable, and it seemed like the end of the road for his dreams. He spent days reflecting on what went wrong, feeling the weight of the failure on his shoulders. But Devonte had an idea. He saw potential where others saw only failure. Devonte believed that with the right approach and a fresh perspective, they could turn things around. He approached Ethan with a spark in his eyes, ready to share his vision for a new beginning. They decided to team up and start a new company called West Company. This time, they were determined to learn from their past mistakes and build something truly remarkable. They spent countless hours brainstorming, planning, and laying the foundation for their new venture. This time, they would focus on making things that were both fun and useful. They wanted to create products that would not only entertain, but also add value to people's lives. Their goal was to blend innovation with practicality, ensuring that their creations would stand out in the market. West Company made things like paper CPUs that lit up, capturing the imagination of tech enthusiasts everywhere. These paper CPUs were not just a novelty. They were a testament to the ingenuity and creativity that Ethan and Devonte brought to the table. They also developed tablets with paper screens that flipped to change the app, a feature that was both innovative and user-friendly. This unique design allowed users to interact with their devices in a way that felt natural and intuitive, and even mice made from cardboard that could actually click. These eco-friendly gadgets were not only functional, but also aligned with their commitment to sustainability. The cardboard mice became a symbol of their dedication to creating environmentally conscious products. People in Paperland loved West Company. The company's innovative approach and unique products quickly gained a loyal following. Tech fairs and exhibitions were abuzz with excitement as people flocked to see the latest offerings from West Company. Their products were innovative and affordable. This combination made them accessible to a wide audience, ensuring that everyone could enjoy the benefits of their cutting-edge technology. Stores were filled with eager customers, all wanting to get their hands on the latest West Company gadgets. Devonte, with his kind heart and creative ideas, became the king of Paperland. His leadership and vision were instrumental in the success of West Company. He was celebrated not just for his business acumen, but also for his ability to inspire and uplift those around him. Everyone loved him, and his reign was peaceful and prosperous. Under his guidance, West Company flourished, bringing joy and innovation to the people of Paperland. The story of West Company is a testament to the power of resilience, creativity, and collaboration. King Ethan and the Digital Revolution. In a land where paper ruled everything from money to messages, King Devonte found himself overwhelmed by the responsibilities of the throne. The weight of the crown was heavy, and the endless demands of the kingdom left him yearning for his old life. After a while, Devonte started feeling overwhelmed with being king. The pressures of ruling a kingdom were immense, and he longed for the simpler days when he could spend his time inventing and creating new things. He missed inventing and creating. His heart ached for the days when he could tinker in his workshop, bringing his imaginative ideas to life without the constant interruptions of royal duties. Seeing his chance, Ethan suggested that he take over as king, and Devonte, relieved, agreed. Ethan, always the opportunist, saw this as the perfect moment to step in and take charge. Devonte, exhausted and eager for a break, didn't hesitate to hand over the reins. But Ethan had a secret plan. He had always been fascinated by the potential of technology and had a vision for transforming Paperland into a more modern society. He wanted to change Paperland forever. He introduced taxes, new policies and innovative ideas that would revolutionize the way the kingdom operated. ATMs that dispensed paper money with a satisfying whir and click, making transactions quicker and more efficient. And bank cards made of, what else? Cardboard. These cards were not only practical but also a nod to the kingdom's heritage. At first, these changes seemed to make life in Paperland easier. The citizens were delighted with the new conveniences and embraced the changes with open arms. People didn't have to carry around so much paper money. The new system reduced the need for bulky wallets and made everyday transactions smoother. But Ethan's plan was working. Behind his charming smile and progressive ideas, he had a grander scheme in mind. He was slowly turning all the money in Paperland into digital dots on cardboard cards. This digital revolution was just the beginning of Ethan's vision for a new era in the kingdom. One day, Devonte went to buy a delicious paper pizza from his favorite shop. He reached into his pocket for his usual wad of paper money, but it was gone. He had forgotten about Ethan's new system. He had to use his new cardboard bank card, swiping it awkwardly across a paper reader. Devonte realized that he didn't like this new system. It felt strange not to use real paper money. He missed the feeling of the paper crinkling in his hands. But there was nothing he could do. Ethan's new rules were the law of the land. Despite his hidden agenda, Ethan encouraged West Company to continue innovating. They created a line of eco-friendly products like solar-powered paper lamps and cardboard recycling bins. Their most ambitious project was a car made entirely of cardboard powered by a hand crank. The best part, if any part broke, you could fix it with bottle caps. The cardboard car was a smash hit. People loved how eco-friendly and easy to repair it was. Little did they know, this was all a part of Ethan's master plan. Ethan, with a mischievous glint in his eye, announced that Paperland would be switching to a new currency bottle caps. He claimed it was the most eco-friendly option. Of course, this made bottle caps incredibly valuable. People started hoarding them, and soon, bottle caps were rarer than gold in Paperland. The tax burden and the new currency made life in Paperland stressful. The joy and creativity that once filled the air was replaced with worry and anxiety. This was exactly what Ethan wanted. He knew that if people were stressed, they wouldn't notice his true intentions. Devonte, fed up with the situation in Paperland, decided to create his own land called Mudland. He was tired of the constant bickering over bottle caps and the never-ending taxes that drained everyone's spirits. Devonte envisioned a place where people could be free from these burdens, a sanctuary where they could reconnect with simpler joys. Mudland was a world made entirely of mud, where people could relax and get dirty without worrying about bottle caps or taxes. It quickly became a haven for those seeking a break from the complexities of Paperland. Families played in the mud, children laughed in mud pits, and adults found solace in mud spas. It was a place of pure, unadulterated joy. Seeing an opportunity to get rid of Devonte, Ethan, who had always been envious of Devonte's innovative spirit, proposed they work together again. He approached Devonte with a grand idea, suggesting that they could combine their talents to create something even more extraordinary. They created NASCO, a company dedicated to building a rocket that would take them to a new planet made entirely of paper. The idea was ambitious and filled with promise. Engineers worked tirelessly on the rocket model. Businessmen meticulously planned the project, and the entire team collaborated on this futuristic endeavor. Devonte, ever the optimist, poured his heart into NASCO, hoping to leave the troubles of Paperland behind. He spent countless hours sketching designs, working passionately on the project, and dreaming of a new beginning. His hope was that this venture would finally bring peace and prosperity. But Ethan had no intention of leaving. Behind his friendly facade, he harbored a sly smile and a suspicious demeanor. He was plotting something sinister, something that would ensure Devonte's dreams would never come to fruition. He was secretly sabotaging the project, ensuring it would never get off the ground. Ethan tampered with machinery, sabotaged equipment, and created obstacles at every turn. Engineers grew worried as they saw their hard work being undone, but they couldn't pinpoint the source of the trouble. Devonte remained hopeful, unaware of the betrayal lurking in the shadows. NASCO, riddled with problems caused by Ethan, eventually went bankrupt. Devonte, heartbroken and disillusioned, gave up on rockets and focused entirely on mudland. Ethan, meanwhile, started his own rocket company called Eshipna, but it too failed to launch, quite literally. With both brothers gone, Paperland fell into disrepair. The once bright buildings were faded and torn. The cardboard car lay forgotten in the street, its bottle cap wheels missing. Paperland, once a place of imagination and wonder, was nothing more than a ghost town. Ethan had achieved his goal. He had destroyed Paperland, but in doing so, he had destroyed something in himself as well.